Drugs, a word that means different things to different people. Some use them for healing, others for escape. But how did it all begin? Where did drugs come from? Why do so many people use them today? In this short documentary, we will look at the history of drugs, how they are made, their effects on people, and the countries most affected by them. Drugs have been around for thousands of years. In ancient times, people used plants like opium, coca leaves, and marijuana for medicine and religious rituals. In China, opium was used over 2,000 years ago. In South America, the coca leaf was chewed to give energy. But over time, people learned to make stronger and more dangerous versions of these natural drugs. In the 1800s, scientists began to extract the active chemicals like morphine and cocaine. At first, these drugs were used in medicine, but soon people started using them for pleasure, and this led to addiction. Some drugs are made from plants. For example, heroin comes from the poppy plant. Cocaine comes from coca leaves. Marijuana is a plant by itself. Other drugs, like LSD, meth, and ecstasy, are made in labs using chemicals. These are called synthetic drugs. Drug production is often done illegally in secret labs or farms. It can be dangerous, both for the people making them and for the environment. Many drugs have specific places where they were first made or used. Opium became famous in China and parts of the Middle East. Cocaine started in South America. Today, drugs are made and sold all over the world. Large drug cartels in countries like Colombia, Mexico, and Afghanistan produce and ship drugs across borders. These groups are very powerful and dangerous. They often fight with police and even governments. Many people start using drugs because they feel sad, lonely, or stressed. Some think drugs will help them forget their problems or feel happy for a while. Others feel pressure from friends or want to try something new. Young people are especially at risk because they may not know how harmful drugs can be. What begins as fun or curiosity can quickly turn into a serious addiction. That's why it's important to talk about drugs, learn the truth, and ask for help when needed. Drugs can destroy lives. People who are addicted may lose their families, jobs, and health. Drug overdose is a major cause of death in some countries. In the United States, more than 100,000 people died in 1 year from drug overdoses. Drugs also lead to crime and violence. Many people are sent to jail for using or selling drugs. At the same time, some countries are trying to treat drug use as a health problem, not a crime. They are helping people recover through therapy and support. The countries with the highest drug use include the United States, Canada, Russia, and some countries in Europe, like Portugal and the UK. In Asia, countries like Iran and Afghanistan have high rates of drug use, especially heroin. But drug problems are growing everywhere. Even in small towns and villages, drugs are reaching young people. Drugs have a long and complex history. They can help, but they can also harm. Today, the world is facing a drug crisis. It affects millions of people, both young and old. We must understand where drugs come from, how they affect us, and how we can stop the damage. Through education, treatment, and working together around the world, we can build a future with fewer drugs and more hope. If you like this documentary and want to see more, please like and subscribe to our channel for more interesting stories and facts. Thanks for watching.